Yeah, what it do, Tribe? Talent here. And 2K just dropped some huge informative news regarding the new mod player builder for 2K24. This ain't clickbait, this ain't hyperbole, just real shit. So you're gonna wanna stay tuned, you heard? In the latest courtside report that dropped earlier today, 2K unveiled the actual builder, the systems accompanying the builder, and many of the new badges that are being introduced into this year's engine and rendition of the game. There's 24 new badges total. Some have been removed, some have been repolished and repacked, for a total of 77 new badges for my career. So let's get into it. They broke it down into scoring badges, ball handling, passing badges, and defensive badges. So let's go over them real quick, and I'll share some of my early impressions and predictions. Scoring. So boom, they added a float game badge that improves one's ability to make runners and floaters while driving down the lane and attacking, a la De'Aaron Fox or Chris Paul or Tony Parker. Now, last year on 23, one of my first few builds was a 99-3, no dunk, 92 layup, 6'1 PG. I went into the game thinking layups would be an actual option and alternative to dunking, because if y'all remember last year, they gave us the whole layups are revamped spiel, and my dumb ass bought into it. I thought it would translate into runners and floaters, and as we all know, it didn't. Limitless dunks and Russell Westbrooks and quick drops were the meta when it came to finishing around the rim. So I'm definitely interested to see how they implement this badge into the game this year. It's good to see runners and floaters get their own designated badge back. That at least tells me on the depth side they're trying to prioritize and add in different ways to finish. Only thing I'm worried about is the animations, however. Many layup packages don't have the high arcing floaters and runners you need to get it over the bigs with speed and height. I used to get my shit pinned by them block hungry bigs. And in real life, and I know, it's a video game, but IRL, even when the bigs are camped, if you're a short guard, if you can't get to the rim for a dunk or layup, you can still, arch your float over them. So I'm gonna be watching out and experimenting on this badge. Might be glitchy if you can get this into your bag. Next is the scooper badge, and it just improves on the shot chance of a scoop layup. Again, good to see scoop layups get their own designated badge, even though I didn't use this mechanic too much on 23. I heard it was alright, so let's see how it's implemented. Bunny increases the shot chance of hop step layups and dunks. This might be glitchy. If the long athlete layup package is back, and if y'all remember in 2K20 when hop steps were meta and OP and defenders would get stunned by them, yeah, this badge might be it, y'all, especially if you mix up your finishing types. I'ma def get this in my bag. Next badge is spin cycle. Basically, finishing with a spin layup or dunk gets an increased shot chance. Self-explanatory. I ain't used spin dunks or layups but a handful of times in 23, but I remember them being kind of effective in tandem with slithery and if the lane wasn't too clogged, so this might be a goodie. Next is the two-step badge, and it helps with cradle and euro steps. And if y'all seen the gameplay trailer they released a couple weeks ago, where Jason Tatum did Darius Garland dirty with a cradle to euro finish, this badge might be it, you heard? So we gonna see, man. I like the fact that 2K is giving us designated badges for different finishes. If implemented well, it's gonna give us an array of finishing moves to use. It's not just gonna be dunks and quick drops, blah, blah, blah. And from what 2K has been telling us this pre-release news cycle, that's exactly what they want us to do. They're trying to add a skill gap in regards to finishing. And so far, it sounds good on paper. The more options we got to finish around the rim, the more creative and deeper we can get into our bags. So I'm here for it. Up next, we have the Precision Dunker Badge. And from the sounds of it, it improves on one's ability to finish on dunks using the right stick/skill stick. I'm assuming this will help for posters and contacts too, though I think posterizer is still in the game and that badge will be used specifically to help on posters. Even though Slithery was, better last year, but hey. Next badge is Hook Specialist for all you post-scoring demons. They bringing this back. I know a lot of y'all just used to use Pro Touch and it would do the job, but this seems like it'll be more specific and catered for you Kareem-ass bigs. Next is Post-Fade Phenom, which will allow hoopers to make post-fades and hop shots from the post at a higher clip. Again, if implemented well, I like the sound of this badge. Ball isn't just dunks and threes, so 2K giving us a designated badge for fadeaways means more ways to score and get glitchy. Trying to get my Kobe, Jordan, Jason Tatum on, you heard? Open Looks is a badge which will enhance a player's ability to make wide open jumpers, and 2K mentioned it's a badge used to encourage sudden opportunities, so it'll probably be a significant boost, but for smaller windows if a passer can see the open man. I do wonder how this badge differs from Catch and Shoot or Claymore, however. Guess we'll see when it drops. Spot Finder. Now this is interesting. By utilizing the Get Open mechanic, R2 or right trigger tap, Spot Finder allows players to receive a speed boost off the ball to get to an open space, with a raised chance of knocking down the shot off the ensuing catch. So it sounds like a badge that'll combine some of the elements of the slippery off-ball badge along with Catch and Shoot. Probably be glitchy on the decks if you know how to move off the ball for, all my two guards out there. Next badge is Whistle, which is basically a draw more fouls badge. And 2K, from what I can remember, has never really had a badge like this. An actual draw foul rating has always been in the game, but having a badge that helps to draw more fouls might be glitchy. I can imagine what this badge is going to look like for Mash and Biggs or crafty guards, especially since 2K has already spoke about how perimeter defense and paint D has been improved, yes, but that it also takes more discipline this year to contest, and that it'll be easier to draw more fouls as an offensive player. I'm interested to see how this one plays out. Might have to give this one a go on my 5-out build. Next is free points, which I believe replaces clutch shooter, which has been removed. And this helps you knock down free throws when the game is close. And the last and most intriguing badge for the scoring category is the bulldozer badge, which is a mix of a scoring and ball handling badge. Think of this as Bully version 2.0 with elements of the old Clamp Breaker. Bulldozer improves the player's ability to push through physical body ups and finish with physicality around the rim. Yeah, I already know. This is going to be a 5-out badge. It's going to be a ball handling, get to the rim type of badge, Bron, Giannis type build, And it sounds like the badge that Bully should have been in 23, to be honest. Now, I ain't going to hype this up like some content creators that declare this meta already, but if I know 2K, more than likely they polished Bully and made it better as it was a badge mechanic that they wanted more of the 2K community to adopt. And this will probably be a very effective badge, but we'll see. Now, the new ball handling passing badges. Relay Passer, a hockey assist badge. It provides a boost to shooters in pass to assist situations. Sounds like a good badge. Might need every teammate in the Rec and Prom to throw this on just so it can help on shot success a little more. Touch Passer. Players who quickly move the ball upon receiving it will get faster pass animations with Touch Passer. Kind of like a Bullet Passer badge, but only on touch quick passes. Yeah, about to get my Jokic Braun on, you heard? Blow by. Quicker ball handlers receive boost and body up interactions with defenders when blow by is equipped. Sounds like a necessary badge for ball handlers. Might replace Clamp Break and have some built-in mechanics reminiscent of Quick First Step. We gonna see. A lot of these badges sound like they overlap, to be honest, and can or cannot work in synchronization with other badges. This is one of them, I believe. I could see this working in tandem with Bulldozer and even Speed Booster, which is a badge we'll talk about in a couple seconds. Now, physical handles. During physical body-up interactions, players with physical handles have a higher chance of winning the outcome following a dribble move. Another badge that sounds like it'll help with blow-bys or getting past on-ball defenders. Sounds good, to be honest. Defense got lots to work with this year, but it sounds like so did offense. May the best player win, right? Next is Speed Booster, which is the badge I mentioned a couple moments ago. A perimeter-only quick first step badge. Speed Booster will allow for quicker launches when coming from a standstill dribble situation. Sounds like this is the badge that'll replace quick first step. I already know this is going to be a mandatory badge. Also sounds like it'll benefit that change of pace mechanic 2K has talked about in other gameplay blogs and tweets. And last but not least for this category is Triple Strike for my jab step footwork demons. Players excel with triple threat launches and jukes at a higher rate with Triple Strike. To be honest, sounds like folk about to get stunned off a jab, and I don't know, it might be glitchy, it might not. But I think this opens up so many more gameplay and scoring opportunities as long as it's not, super OP and it actually takes skill. I'm supportive of it. I'm down for it. Get to work like Melo or Tatum or a young Kobe, So it'll be good. Now let's get into the last category for all the new badges on defense. There's only 4 badges for D, but they sound super impactful and necessary. One being Fast Feet. Fast Feet is a quick first step badge for defenders, allowing defensive specialists to stay in front of shifty ball handlers. I do like the sound of this badge. It'll help out locks. Really, no more complaining. I don't hear no more complaints from locks that say ball handlers move faster than they can. They got too much excel, blah, blah, blah. You got this badge now. Keep up, compete. Next is Right Stick Ripper, and it's a badge that'll help those who use the reintroduced mechanic of right stick steals that was once in 2K. And apparently from previous blogs and tweets, using the correct hand in combination with the right stick for steals is the best way to get them plucks, as it'll give you a boost. A movable enforcer is next, and it's a direct counter to Bulldozer. A movable enforcer allows defenders to win physical matchups when it comes to body ups and contact layups. I like this badge, to be honest. It sounds like, strength will play a factor in the success and ceiling of this badge. It's going to be interesting to see how Lockdown builds balance speed, excel, perimeter, defense, lateral quickness, along with their offensive abilities, and now strength. I hope it's a give and take, to be honest, and you can't just make a pure Lockdown at 6'7", 6'8" that gets all this shit. I know for a fact strength played a factor last year for locks in regards to better and more effective bumps, so I'm assuming now with this badge and 2K's claim that the strength rating will be more important this year, that this badge will be pretty good. And last but not least in the defensive category for new badges is the 94 feet badge. Players with 94 feet receive fewer body up stamina hits and improved body up wins when pressing full court. Don't worry, those who do not have this badge will regret pressing full court. Another badge that'll work in unison and synergize with other badges, I'm assuming. I can see this and the aforementioned immovable enforcer badge wrecking havoc in the right hands, to be honest. I also do like that 2K outright said those who don't have this badge and try to press will regret doing so. So I wonder how that'll be penalized, you know, whether it's like a stamina hit, whether it's like a defensive hit, whether you lose an actual adrenaline bar. I wonder how that's going to take place, but I like the attempt at balance. Now for the badges removed from the game. 1, Limitless Takeoff, Bully, Clamp Breaker, Menace, Mismatch Expert, Quick First Step, Vice Gripped, Amped, Clutch Shooter, Floor General, and Volume Shooter. A lot of these badges have been revamped and repolished or just completely removed, put into other badges, so we're not gonna miss them too bad, to be honest. And that's it for all the new badges coming to 2K24, y'all. If you like what you saw here and found this video helpful, hit that like and subscribe button. I'm gonna be posting many more vids, everything from gameplay to commentary to news dropping, patch dropping, meta changes, all that for 2K24, so definitely stay tuned. And if you want me to talk about anything specifically, hit that comment section and let me know. I'm gonna try my best to reply and respond to every comment. Till I catch you in the next video, man. I'm out of here, tribe.